eager and ready to explore ideas that could very well transform the essence of how we see the world, in ourselves, within it. I want to talk about something profound yet simple, a concept that says ancient as time, yet as fresh as the morning dew. The undeniable power of belief and the incredible impact of our mindset on the tapestry of our lives. Let me ask you, have you ever pondered the strength that lies within a single thought? Or have a fleeting belief can shape the course of your life? You see, the essence of our very existence is not just in the actions we undertake, but in the thoughts and beliefs that precede those actions, our mindset, the lens through which we view the world. And ourselves can be our greatest ally or our most formidable foe. Now, I recall a story that beautifully illustrates this point. It's about a young man, much like many of you here, filled with dreams and aspirations, but also bogged down by the weight of self-doubt and skepticism. He hailed from a small town where the most common advice he received was to play it safe. Do not dare too much, for fear of fail. But deep down, he harbored a belief. I believe that he was meant for something greater, something beyond the confines of his town and the limitations set by those around him. This young man decided to act on his belief. He began to change the way he spoke to himself, the way he envisioned his future. Instead of saying, "I can't," he started saying, "How can I?" He shifted his mindset from seeing obstacles as dead ends to viewing them as stepping stones. And do you know what happened? The world didn't change overnight. The naysayers didn't suddenly disappear, nor did success come knocking at his door the next morning. But something within him, the change within, began to reflect in his actions, his persist, and slowly but surely in his outcomes, his belief in himself, fortified by a mindset focused on growth and possibilities, led him to achieve what once seemed impossible. Now, why share this story with you? Because it embodies a universal truth. The power of belief coupled with a mindset geared towards growth and positivity can and does change everything. The question then is not whether change will come. Time ensures that it always does. But rather, how will you respond when it does? Will your beliefs and mindset empower you to rise and adapt? Or will they anchor you to the ground mire than what was, rather than what could be? As we delve further into our time together today, I invite you to reflect on your beliefs and the mindset you hold. Consider the possibilities that might unfold if you shifted your perspective. If you chose to believe in your potential, your strength, and your ability to navigate and grow from whatever life throws your way, remember, the only limits that truly exist are those we place upon ourselves. How we can lift those self-imposed limits. One belief, one mindset shift at a time. Believe, my friends, is the cornerstone of all we endeavor to achieve, both in the gardens of our personal lives and the vast fields of our professional endeavors. It's this belief that starts within us the courage to venture into the unknown and the resilience to continue when the path becomes steep and challenging. Consider belief is the seed from which the tree of your life grows. How you nurture this seed determines the strength and the beauty of your tree. But let's delve a bit deeper into the fabric of belief and its profound impact on our lives. Belief is not just a passive feeling. It's an active force that shapes our actions. In turn, our outcomes. This brings us to an intriguing concept often discussed, but seldom truly understood. The self-fulfilling prophecy. It's a simple yet powerful mechanism Where our beliefs about ourselves or the outcomes of our efforts significantly influence our actions. When we believe we can achieve something, this belief propels us forward, guiding our actions in a direction that makes the achievement of our goals more likely. Conversely, if we harbor doubts about our capabilities or the possibility of success, our actions tend to align with this mindset, leading to outcomes that confirm our original doubts. Let me share with you the stories of individuals who, by sheer force of belief, have extra names in the annals of history. Consider the Wright brothers, Wilbur and Orville. In an era when the thought of human flight was relegated to the realm of fantasy and ridicule, they held a firm belief in the possibility of soaring through the sky. It was this belief that fueled their relentless pursuit, leading to the momentous day at Kitty Hawk. When human fly became a reality, their belief in what could be, despite what had always been, changed the course of history. Or take the story of Helen Keller, who, despite being blind and deaf, believed in her ability to communicate with and understand the world around her. With the help of a t-shirt, Anne Sullivan, she broke through the barriers of silence and darkness to become one of the most inspiring figures of the 20th century. Helen's belief in her potential to overcome her physical limitations transformed her life from one of isolation to one of extraordinary achievement and influence. These stories, my friends, lead us to a thought-provoking question. What could you achieve if you truly believed in your potential? Imagine for a moment the heights you could reach if every fiber of your being vibrated with the conviction that you are capable, that you can overcome challenges, and that success is not just a possibility but a certainty. But believe, it's not a switch that can be flipped on. It requires cultivation, a nurturing of the mind and spirit. It starts with how you talk to yourself, the stories you tell yourself about who you are and what you're capable of achieving. It's reinforced by the actions you take. Each step forward, no matter how small, builds your confidence and strengthens your belief in yourself. The beauty of belief is that it's within your power to change it. You can choose this very moment to start believing in yourself, in your abilities, and in the potential that lies within you to achieve greatness. It's not the circumstances of your birth, the opinions of others, or the setbacks you've encountered that define your capacity for achievement. It's your belief in yourself and your willingness to act on that belief. I challenge you to reflect on your beliefs. Are they serving as wings, lifting you towards your dreams? Or are they chains holding you back from realizing your full potential? Remember, the power to change your life lies not in the external world, but within the realms of your own, in the beliefs you hold and the actions you take based on those beliefs, then to believe not in limitations, but in possibilities, not in fears, but in potential. My friends, lies the key to unlocking the infinite possibilities of your life. One of the few constants we can always count on is accompanied by the relentless march of time. These two, time and change. How much are the twin forces that shape our existence, sculpting our experiences, our achievements, and indeed, our very beings. Yet despite their inevitability, our approach to both can significantly alter the landscape of our lives. Consider for a moment the passage of "It flows like a river, continuous and unyielding." Indifferent to our actions or inactions, we cannot slow its pace, nor can we hasten it. We can only choose how we utilize the moments granted to us. This realization brings to life a powerful truth. why we have no control over the flow of time. We have absolute control over how we feel it. The question then becomes, what are we doing with this precious resource? Are we letting it slip through our fingers like grains of sand, or are we using it to build, to grow, to transform? And then there's change, the constant companion of time, always present, always shaping the world around us and within us. Change can be daunting. Fort Austin comes unbidden, altering our carefully laid plans and challenging our comfort zones. Yet within change lies the seeds of growth. What's the opportunities for development? That can only come through the embracing of new experiences, new challenges. It is here, in the embrace of change and the wise use of time, that the concept of patience intertwined with consistent effort comes into play. Transformation does not occur overnight. It is the result of diligent work extended over time. The greatest achievements, the most profound personal growth, come not from sporadic bursts of effort, but from the steady, persistent pursuit of our goal. Patience allows us to see beyond the immediate obstacles, to keep our focus on the distant horizon, even when the path is frog. What difficulties? But how does one cultivate such patience? How do we maintain consistent effort in a world that often demands immediate results? The answer lies in our perspective in viewing each day, not as a series of obstacles, but as a step closer to our goals. It is found in the understanding that each challenge overcome, each lesson learned, is it part of the process of becoming who we are meant to be? This brings us to a pivotal point. The recognition that change, while inevitable, is also a gift. It is the catalyst for growth, the force that pushes us out of complacency and into when we begin to view change not as a threat, but as an opportunity. Our entire outlook on life shifts. We become proactive, seeking out new experiences, new challenges. And in doing so, we unlock our potential for incredible growth as we stand at the crossroads of time and make a conscious decision to embrace both with open arms. Use our time wisely, investing in actions that bring us closer to our dreams. Welcome change, not with fear, but with anticipation. Recognizing it is to personal and professional development. And above, let us be patient, understanding that the most worthwhile achievements take time to unfold. In doing so, we not only navigate the currents, time and change, but we also become the architects of our own destiny, shaping our lives with intention and purpose. Remember, it is not the passage of time that defines our lives, but how we choose to fill it. And it is not the changes that come our way that determine our future, but how we respond to them, the colors we choose to weave with. Our action, our decisions, our path, stem from a single profound, our mindset. It's the frame through which we view the world, the lens. The colors are every thought, action, and interaction. There's an intriguing duality here between what's known as a fixed mindset in a growth mindset. Understanding this distinction is akin to discovering the secret keys. Did the kingdom of personal and professional a fixed mindset, as the term suggests, is rooted in the belief that our abilities, our intelligence, and our talents are stat. It leads us to avoid challenges, to shy away from effort, and to fear failure, as if it were a plague. For failure in this mindset is seen as a direct reflection of one's inherent abilities. It's a mindset that whispers, don't try, you might fail. And if you fail, you are a failure. You are a failure. Conversely, a growth mindset thrives on challenge and sees failure not as evidence of unintelligence, What does a heartening springboard for growth and for stretching our existing abilities? It's a mindset that understands that talents and abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Brains and talent are just the starting point. This perspective creates a love of learning, inner resilience that is essential for great accomplishment. Imagine for a moment the power of embracing every challenge that comes your way, of seeing every failure as a lesson, every piece of criticism as a gift to learn from. This is the essence of a growth mindset. It's about persisting in the face of setbacks, knowing that success is a journey, not a destination, and that every step, even those that lead us astray, offers invaluable lessons. But how does one cultivate such a mindset? It begins with understanding. That effort is the path to master. Embrace challenges, for each challenge overcome is a victory over the limitations we've set for ourselves. Learn to hear the word yet. You may not be able to do something yet, but that doesn't mean you won't be able to, with practice and persistence. Mute criticism is feedback, an opportunity to refine and improve, rather than as a personal attack. Let's take inspiration from individuals who embodied the essence of a growth mindset. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His relentless pursuit of innovation, despite thousands of setbacks, revolutionized the world as we know it. Or think of J.K. Rowling, who faced rejection after rejection before finally seeing Harry Potter published, sparking a literary phenomenon and inspiring millions around the globe. Have you all seen this movie? In my opinion, everyone must have seen it right. These stories and countless others illustrate the transformative power of adopting a growth mindset. They remind us that our current abilities are merely the starting point for our potential, not the limit. Bit of what we can achieve. They encouraged us to lean into difficulties, to embrace the process of growth, and to understand that every effort, every struggle, and every perceived failure is a step on the path to greater achievements. Challenge yourself to shift our mindset. Let's embrace the notion that we are all works in progress, that every challenge is an opportunity for growth, and that our potential is limited only by our willingness to persevere and to learn. With a growth mindset, we can unlock doors we never even knew existed and pave the way for achievements beyond our wildest. Remember, mind said, is everything. It's the foundation upon which all else is built. And by cultivating a growth mindset, I believe in the power of yet. By embracing challenges and learning from our setback, will you set the stage for a life of achievement, fulfillment, and continuous growth? Not through the physical world, but through the landscapes of our minds and beliefs. The transformation of our belief system and mindset isn't a distant goal, reserved for a few. It's an accessible path to all who dare to tread it. Let's dive into practice steps to initiate this profound change, starting right where we stand. Firstly, consider the power of self-talk. The dialogue we have with ourselves shapes our reality more than we might realize. Negative self-talk reinforces limiting beliefs, anchoring us to our fears and doubt. The shift begins when we become aware of our internal narrative. Start by observing your thoughts. When you catch yourself spiraling into negativity, pause and ask, is this thought serving me? If it isn't, consciously replace it with a positive affirmation. Instead of saying, I can't do this, I am learning and growing every day. This simple practice over time reshapes the architecture of our beliefs, paving the way for a mindset rooted in growth and possibility. Visualization plays a pivotal role in transforming our mindset. It's the art of painting our dreams. In goals in the vivid colors of our imagination, feeling them as if they were already our reality. This technique harnesses the brain's remarkable ability to act upon what it sees. Spend a few moments each day visualizing your life as you wish it to be. See yourself achieving your goals, overcoming obstacles, and living the life you desire. Feel the emotions associated with these achievements. This practice not only boosts our belief in what's possible, but also aligns our subconscious mind with our conscious effort. Surrounding ourselves with positive influences cannot be overstated, and it's important. We are, whether we like it or not, saved by the company we keep. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift you, who challenged you to grow, and who reflect the qualities you wish to embody. Seek out mentors, engage with inspiring content, and immerse yourself in environment that fuel your growth. Remember, our environment often acts as a mirror, reflecting back at us not just who we are, but who we can become. Education and continuous learning are the boudreaux of a powerful mindset. The pursuit of knowledge expands our horizons, challenges our preconceived notions, and introduces us to new perspectives. Commit to being a lifelong learner. Read book, attend workshops, listen to podcasts. Anything that feeds your mind and nurtures your soul. With each new piece of knowledge, you're not just learning, you're reshaping your mindset. It's curiosity, an endless possibility. Now I challenge you, as you sit here, to identify one limiting belief you've held on to. It might be a belief about your abilities, your worth, for your potential. Old disbelief in your mind. And then with the tools we've discussed, commit to transforming it. Replace it with a belief that empowers you, that reflects your true potential. Write it down, speak it aloud, visualize it, and seek out influences that reinforce this new belief. This is your first step on the path to a transformed mindset. Remember, the journey of transforming our belief system and mindset it's a path paved with challenges set back and victor. But with each step, with each conscious effort to think positively, to visualize our success, to surround ourselves with inspiration, and to commit to never-ending learning, we're not just changing our mindset, we're transforming our entire world. Let's carry with us. What's the knowledge that our minds are the sculptors of our reality? Disbelief, visualization, positive influences, and continuous learning as our tools. There's no limit to the masterpieces we can create. Start today and make the transformation of our belief systems and mindset our most beautiful. As we stand at the threshold of what feels like a new chapter, let's take a moment to reflect on the ground we've covered together today. We've explored the profound power of belief, the relentless march of time and its companion, change, and the limitless potential that lies in cultivating a growth mindset. These aren't just concepts to be discussed. They are the very essence of the life we wish to lead, the dreams we aspire to achieve. The power believe is not just it's the bedrock upon which all else. It's the belief in ourselves, in our capabilities, and in the possibility of what can be that ignites the spark of action. Remember, belief is the light that guides us through the darkest of times, the anchor and the tumultuous seas. And speaking of change, let's not forget the invaluable lesson that it is indeed inevitable. Time will not pause, nor will it wait for us to make up our minds or to gather our courage. The sands of time continue to flow, urging us to seize the day, to make the most of the moments we are given, This is not a call to haste, but a reminder that the perfect moment we often wait for is a myth. The perfect moment is now. For now is all we truly have. The transformative potential of a growth mindset cannot be overstated. Is the key to unlocking doors we didn't even know existed, to overcoming obstacles we once thought insurmountable. A growth mindset empowers us to view challenges as opportunities, failures as lessons, and criticism is invaluable feedback. It's a mindset that says, yes, I can, even when the odds seem stacked against us. So as we stand here, on the brink of tomorrow, I urge you, don't just be a bystander in your own life. Take action. Embrace the power believe. Navigate the inevitability of time and change with grace. And cultivate a growth mindset that will see you through the highs and the lows. Believe in yourself. For that belief lies the power. Change not just your own life, but the world. Embrace change, for it is the only constant, the force that shapes us and the world around us. Cultivate a growth mindset. For in growth lies the key to unlocking your full potential. Carry with you this final thought-provoking question: what would I do if I weren't afraid? Let this question guide. Your steps challenge your fears and inspire you to reach for the stars. Burn the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. You'll find not just success, but fulfillment and a life truly well. That's truly well live. The path ahead is yours to choose, yours to walk, and yours to transform with every step. Believe, embrace, cultivate, unfolds before you in ways you never imagined possible.